but Javon is making people pay attention. You got to do it one way or another.
Well, Booker brought up his age, and look, when Evans was pushing 20, he didn't have time for others. Had a dream to be a WWE superstar, but some looked down on him for just being happy to be here, and I think we're seeing now he's showing that he's here to be a champion. He's here to be the guy. And there he goes, bouncing around, going around in a near fall.
So close.
Look, I mean, look, throughout your Hall of Fame career, how many times did you have to step up and take the opportunity because there was somebody standing in your way?
Like I say, in this business, everybody always wants
high cross body, come on the line, and another near fall.
Taking that spot, man.
Big drop kick.
Man, this kid's gonna be great tonight.
No doubt about it.
Again, the Heritage Cup is on the line. Lexis King right now over to our right, could be holding on. It could be kissing that cup goodbye.
Keep your eyes on the skies.
There he goes.
Whoa. Into our damn lap, book. And now, Javon Evans trying to turn this in to a fight. And Booker, are too many doubting, are too many overlooking the young OG?
Of course they're overlooking. I mean, but last week, like you say, he made a huge statement, and you should not overlook this kid because he's dynamic. Oh, yes, man.
Right between the eyes.
And are we closing in on a new Heritage Cup champion in Javon Evans?
Kid's going for it tonight.
Got to go for broke. He's heard all the negativity, all the talk from someone like Trick Williams. 5-star frog splash. You can give him 10, but can he get the 3 into the cover? Hook of the leg.
Whoa.
Looking to fly one more time.
Breathtaking athleticism from the young OG.
Tonight, the night for Evans.
If the world's not showing you the respect that, oh, wait a minute, Oba's here.
Oba.
Don't
Oh, God.
A fall from grace.
There's your repercussions.
And the official did not see it because Lexis King had drawn his attention. Oba Femi marched out of his car, into the parking lot, into the arena, and we know what the purpose was. The referee is already at 7. Javon Evans is barely moving. Oba is mocking the young OG as the referee has counted out the challenger.
Here is your winner as a result of the countout, and still the NXT Heritage Cup champion, Lexis King!